healthcare and transportation, not individual consumer-based solutions. And as mayor, I would advocate for that unceasingly, because I do think that caring and for and remediating the natural environment is a task that is going to fall to my generation and my children. And there's one of two options, and that is destruction or revitalization through cooperative action.
Okay, so there's a lot of different levels of this. On a local level, the city, if you were here for the last candidate forum that just happened here tonight, I wasn't here because I had to be at another event, but I'm guessing somebody already talked to you about the city's initiatives around replacing all the street lights with LED lights and changing over our recycling program to the Big Blue program, which is something that happened during my tenure, and Cecil and Gordon Smith and Gwen Whistler, she came on council a little after that. We dramatically reduced the amount of garbage that's going into the landfill through that program, and those are programs that citizens and residents can participate in. We also made a commitment to reduce the city's carbon footprint. We have re-upped that commitment to reducing the city's carbon footprint by 4% a year. We have already reduced it since we began this initiative by 26%. And we now are trying to look at better ways to help engage citizens in participating in sustainability. We recognize that this is a community that prioritizes environmental issues above most other things. We've done some polling, and environmental issues once came out the highest, and then affordability, as you can imagine, came out the highest the next time. But people are looking for ways for them to be able to contribute. So in our last year, with the help of Julie Mayfield on City Council, has really been a leader on this as well, we've created the Energy Innovation Task Force. And that's a group working with the county and the city and Duke Energy to see how we as a community can reduce our intake, so that we can reduce what needs to happen with building of plants, of electric plants. So that's a really exciting initiative. And in that we've looked at, we funded some weatherization work. We're gonna start entering that, and we're looking at several other components to that Energy Innovation Task Force and what kinds of initiatives it will recommend that citizens help participate in. On a state level though, we're seeing, no pun intended, an incredible erosion of environmental regulations that cities are allowed to impose locally. That's a big deal. That doesn't get a lot of attention, but that's everything from, can you clear cut a lot? Can you take down all the trees? You know, can you put up billboards all over a city? The legislature is systematically attacking us and taking away cities' ability to control those kinds of things, and that's a big deal. So beginning next week, Julie Mayfield and I are actually going to be participating in a program out of Duke University that's focused on environmental issues. It is a bipartisan group of state leaders from across the state to focus specifically on environmental issues. We'll be doing that for the next year, which hopefully you'll re-elect me so I can keep doing that. And then that is an important piece of the conversation, because it's not just Democrats, it's a bipartisan effort, which is going to be needed to make change.